A guide to exporting to Kenya and Tanzania, helping you comply with export and import requirements. The governments of Kenya and Tanzania have introduced a conformity assessment program to ensure the quality and safety of products imported into these countries. This program is called the Pre-Verification of Conformity Program, commonly known as a PVOC. All regulated products that are now shipped to Kenya and Tanzania are subject to certification. Intertek can advise you on what products are regulated. In order to help your products clear customs in these countries, all exporters need to comply with the requirements of the PVOC. Failure to comply with the program will result in at best severe delays, penalties, or even the failure of your shipments to clear customs. Every consignment of regulated goods exported to Kenya and Tanzania must be accompanied by a Certificate of Conformity. Intertek Government and Trade Services is authorized to issue these certificates to exporters. Your goods will not clear customs without a certificate. The certificate confirms that your products comply with all the relevant and required Kenyan and Tanzanian technical regulations and national, regional, or international standards. The authorities in Kenya and Tanzania may take random samples from imported consignments to verify the compliance of the goods being shipped. Overview of the routes to export. There are 3 primary routes available to you to gain this mandatory certification to aid your shipments in efficiently clearing Kenyan and Tanzanian customs. Route A is recommended for occasional exporters. No registration, testing and inspection, Certificate of Conformity. Route B is recommended for frequent exporters. Product registration, inspection and random testing, Certificate of Conformity. Route C is recommended for frequent and volume manufacturers. Product licensing, license review and random inspection, Certificate of Conformity. Our exporter guidelines available at www.intertek.com/government provide a comprehensive guide to all the steps required to achieve compliance, including the routes to export and how to obtain a certificate. So how do you apply for a Certificate of Conformity? Let's look at each of the main steps that are involved in obtaining a Certificate of Conformity. In order to get a certificate issued, you need to complete and submit a request for certification form, provide any required test documents to prove the standards to which the goods have been manufactured, and provide a copy of the pro forma invoice. Test documents can normally be provided by the manufacturer of the goods. If test documents are not available, Intertek can help with testing the products and the issuing of appropriate test documentation. The request for certification form is available for download at www.intertek.com/government/product-conformity/exports/Kenya or www.intertek.com/government/product-conformity/exports-to-Tanzania, or can be obtained by contacting your local Intertek country office. A list of local country offices is available from these websites, or you can simply contact Intertek by phone. Let's look at the request for certification form. The form looks more challenging than it is. Please note that it is likely that you may not need to complete the entire form, just those sections that we will now highlight. If you have missing information, don't worry, send the form through to your local Intertek country office and they can help you. The same form covers a number of different countries, so please ensure that you select the country that you wish to export to. You will need to complete the sections for the exporter and importer details, pro forma invoice, and contract and mode of payment. Mode of payment is about how you wish to pay Intertek for the certification processing. Depending on the option selected, you may be required to complete a credit application form available from Intertek. It is essential that you complete the section on the location of the goods in full. The next section covers the documents attached to this application. Please select all of the items that are appropriate. As a minimum, you will need to ensure that you attach the pro forma invoice from the supplier, copies of the product testing reports, and a copy of the statement for registration. It is essential that you fully complete the declaration section at the footer of the form. Your request cannot be processed without it being fully completed. The second part of the form is simply a complete list of the products that you're going to be exporting. You can fill in the list product by product, providing the relevant information, or simply state as per the invoice, as long as you have attached a copy of the importer's pro forma invoice for the goods. Once the form has been completed. When you have completed the form, send it into your local Intertek country office. A list of Intertek country offices is available for download at www.intertek.com/government. When we receive your paperwork, we can process it, and providing everything is in order, we will make an appointment to inspect the goods being shipped within 4 working days. After the goods have been inspected, barring any issues being found, your certificate will then be issued within 3 working days. Once you receive your certificate, you can proceed with shipping your goods to Kenya or Tanzania. If you are unsure about any aspect of the export process, or in how to apply for a Certificate of Conformity, please don't hesitate to contact Intertek Government and Trade Services for guidance or visit our website.